Prepare for spring cycling. There is nothing better than the combination of blue skies and warm weather to ride a bicycle. Your bike should be taken out of storage, and you should give it a quick eye test to determine whether it is in good condition. There are obvious issues, such as flat tires, broken seats, and bent rims, that need to be addressed, but general maintenance should only take a few minutes. In order to achieve the best results, you will first want to give your bike a thorough cleaning by hosing it down to get rid of any dirt or mud. In this case, you will be able to evaluate your bike's overall health and determine what it actually requires. By following this checklist, you will be riding your bike by the weekend. Adjust seat. Tighten and adjust your bike seat before using it for the first time. A loose seat can lead to trouble, and it was not a comfortable ride. Replace your seat right away if the seat cover is worn out and the springs are exposed. Check tire pressure. Use an air pump with a wide base for support and large gauges that are easy to read. Always follow the pressure recommendations of the tire manufacturer. When you have to fill a lot of balls or bikes, an electric air pump can also be of great assistance. Check the spokes. Wheel spokes keep your wheels true, meaning straight, so you should occasionally check to make sure they are all tight. Use a spoke wrench to tighten the spoke at the base. Don't over-tighten, and make sure you use the correct size wrench. There are a variety of sizes available. In spite of the fact that you might not notice any problems with your spokes, it's a good idea to check them every few months. Check brake levers. Pull both brake levers on each wheel and make sure the brake pads are engaged on both sides. If the lever pull is too long, unscrew the barrel adjuster a few turns and test it. The brakes should not stick and should fully stop the wheel when in motion. The brake cable should be replaced if it is frayed or is sticky. Check brake pads. When activated, your brake pads should press against your rim and should not wiggle or be loose. Replace worn brake pads immediately and adjust the cable if they are too far away from the rim. Adjust disc brakes as well and check or replace the pads. Adjust derailleurs and shifters. You can prop your bike upside down or use a bike stand to run it through the gears as you pedal. Be sure to check that it hits the shift points smoothly and that the front and rear derailleurs are adjusted so that the chain remains centered on each gear. You'll need a small Phillips head screwdriver to adjust the derailleurs, and you'll be amazed at how much the derailleur moves after each quarter turn. Check your chain. When you press your fingers against the top chain, it should not move more than 1/4 to 1/2 inches. Having your chain come off while riding is a dangerous situation to find yourself in. Having a chain that is too tight can cause your gears to bind and cause damage to your machine. You will have to loosen the rear wheel nuts on each side in order to pull the rear wheel back in order to eliminate the slack in the chain. Over time, chains can stretch, so if you need to replace the chain, you should do so. Apply dry lube. Apply a dry lube. All moving parts of the crankset. Also hit the front and rear wheel bearings on each side with a bit of lubricant. Avoid using WD-40 and standard 3-in-1 oil, as it will attract dirt, which is something you don't want on these moving parts. Secure child carrier. Check the condition. In addition to checking the condition of your seat, also make sure any child carrier attached to your bike is firmly affixed to the frame or rack as per its instructions. Inspect the seat belt and any safety bars to make sure they are in working condition and not frayed or split. This goes for the rear rack too if you don't have a child's seat installed. Check safety gear. If you do not have front and rear lights, it's time to get some. The law stipulates that cyclists riding at night must have active lights. In some states, bicyclists are required to have active lights at all times. Do all you can to make yourself visible to drivers. These are some of the basic things to check on your bike. However, taking it into a bike shop at least once a year is a lot easier, and they can even adjust the bike for you in case your body has changed a little after the winter sleep. Just saying. Now don't forget the simple things like batteries for lights, helmet lights, and a fully charged phone. Let's enjoy this super spring and get fit biking. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.